Ignorance versus Knowledge. By the world of true science. This is the time in history that tradition, myth, and ignorance takes its last stand in the battle with knowledge, intelligence, and understanding. First, let us be honest with the important facts and truth. True science is the studies, researches, and understanding of our Father the Great Creator's great creation. True science is not something that the human has created. It is true science that has proven the existence of our Father the Great Creator. It is not Christianity or any other religion that has proven the existence of our Father the Great Creator. If it were not for our Father the Great Creator, there would be no such thing as true science. In Christianity's great imaginations, they think they have done a great service to humanity. However, there is not the smallest or slightest evidence of that service. The imaginary hell and heaven, and the worship of the gods are of no value to humanity. It is true science that has served humanity well. And all of the knowledge, intelligence, and ability of the scientists came from our Father the Great Creator. It was not created in scientists' brain. Christianity and all religions are nothing but fraud. Selling a mythical concept. Nothing of substance to serve humanity. Many of Christianity has thought that true science was of the devil being their mythical enemy of their mythical gods. True science is all the truth that exists. Other than truth there is only the concept of an absence. Perhaps it is sad and disappointing, but Christianity and all other religions are not based on facts and truth. They are tradition, myth, and the worship of the gods. There are many gods, and those gods are not fathers or creators. Gods are just imaginary concepts in the minds of the ignorant, gullible, and dishonest. The reason for the use of father in this video is that in the English language father has the meaning of creator. And for the benefit of Christianity, in the book that Christianity worships it says, "Call no man father on earth, as all humanity has but one Father of us all." This statement is not just a law of religion. It is true science. As the male parent does not create a child, it is perpetual generation that was created in all life from the beginning by our Father the Great Creator. The only truth that is in that book that Christianity worships is true science. The rest of it is tradition, myth, and the worship of the gods. The reason for the use of true science is because there is mythical concept that is called science that claim that creation and life all evolved from nothing, and that their ancestors were monkeys or fish. Be honest, just look into the mirror and try to imagine yourself being a monkey that has lost its hair or a fish that has lost its fins and grew legs. And for those who enjoy playing with those toys they call cell phones, do realize that toy did not evolve from nothing. It took considerable intelligence and engineering to bring about that toy you so much enjoy. A very few of you that enjoy that toy has the intelligence to create that toy you so much enjoy. Then in all honesty, humanity creates nothing, they just rearrange or cause existing matter to be rearranged, and they call that creation. Christianity has fought true science since the beginning of the knowledge and understanding being revealed to humanity by our Father the Great Creator. I will remind you again that knowledge and understanding is not created in the brain is only capable of receiving knowledge and understanding from the spiritual realm of our Father the Great Creator. There is no disgrace or condemnation of being ignorant, believe it or not, we were all born ignorant. However, to not start filling that void, it will make your short existence on this earth worthless. Back in ancient times the earth was thought to be flat. And to my great shock, I learned a while back that there are those today that still think that the earth is flat. The tradition and myth that life and creation was a 6-day process, is dire ignorance. There is absolutely no evidence of that speedy creation. Conversely, there is much evidence that that process took many thousands of years to prepare this earth for humanity to have a life as humanity lives today. This is not to say that it could not be created in 6 days, but all evidence show that it took many thousands of years. Then, why should our Father the great Creator be in a hurry? Our Father had no beginning and will have no end. Our Father creates nothing haphazardly, our Father takes the time to create with precise accuracy. Our Father hangs the earth in space, tilts it for the seasons, spins it with precise accuracy, to make the days and nights, and holds it in orbit around the sun at the precise distance to make the year. Nothing is haphazard about our Father. It is only the human that is in such a hurry. The human does not even have time to live a happy and contented life. It is all because of the lust for wealth that gives them the power to rule over and dominate their brothers and sisters. Let us consider the principle of caring of others as we would like to be cared for. It is a principle of true science. It has nothing to do with tradition, myth, and the worship of the gods. This principle is the very basis of justice. Justice is the only principle that will bring a peaceful coexistence of humanity. This is a very important science for the destiny of humanity. Then let us consider the principle of love your enemies and do violence to no one. This principle is a close kin to caring for other as we would like to be cared for. Destroying each other is a very stupid, ignorant, and senseless thing to do. If the efforts and wealth that is destroying life and this planet Earth was put to good use to build rather than to destroy, this planet Earth could become a paradise. It is the ignorance of greed and hatred that is destroying life and the planet Earth. It is truly all ignorance. We who are honest do not claim authority, we just present our honest understandings. Authority is just to do with the power of dominions. As all laws are only the powers of dominions. Then, without the intellectual ability to perform, authority is meaningless. Truth is all that actually exists, other than truth there is only the concept of an absence. Heat is actually an energy force, cold is just the concept of an absence of this heat or energy force. Light also is an energy force, and darkness is just the concept of the absence of that energy force. Those of Christianity speaks of the kingdom of their gods. Since their gods are mythical, Christianity could imagine their gods having whatsoever they desired them to have. And then Christianity has even created that mythical Santa Claus, the tooth fairy, and that mythical stork that delivers wee babies. There is no limit to the imaginations of humanity. Our Father the great Creator has no kingdom or dominion. Kingdoms and dominion is just the lust of humanity to rule over and dominate their brothers and sisters. Domination and kingdoms are very unsuccessful and very destructive to humanity. The understanding of truth is formed or created by many facts, facts being as evidence to form the understanding of the truth. If one fact is missing, we do not have the truth. Some truths have many facts that must be in place to be the truth. Good or bad are only concepts of opinions. They have nothing to do with reality or truth or existence. Even right or wrong is just the concept of judgment, judging if it exists or not. Neither good nor bad has to do with reality, truth, or existence. Even a lie is in the non-existence realm, it is only a concept, it lacks existence, and reality of truth. A lie is as a fiction story or novel, it could exist, and if it did exist it would not be a lie. Ignorance is just an absence. There are many concepts that are just ignorance, the absence of the understanding of the truth or reality. Let us examine exaltation. Exaltation is the lack of understanding the truth, and ignorance is the word that describes that condition. Exaltation is just the concept of an opinion. It has nothing to do with reality, truth, and existence. Anger and bitterness is the condition of ignorance. If we truly understand the folly and destruction that it is doing to us, if we desired a happy and contented life, we would refrain from anger and bitterness. This is all true science. It is not Christianity or any other religion. It has nothing to do with the worshipping of the gods. The reason that Christianity has made such a success worldwide is that it was created and promoted by Rome, one of the most powerful nation in the world. Christianity does not believe that book. They only reverence and worship it as a god. The book tells them to not resist evil, and Christianity fights viciously against anything they think is evil, whether it is evil or not. And they fight viciously for what they think is their rights. The book tells them to love their enemies, and do violence to no one. Christianity goes to other nation and kills their brothers and sisters of their own denominations. Do realize Christianity has converts in most all the nation of the world. There is a great deep and wide chasm between Allah and truth. Truth is truth by truth's own existence. And Allah is just the rule of a dominion. This is a good example of law compared to the truth. California put in laws that prohibited the cleaning of dead vegetation from the forest. They said that dead vegetation is needed for the wildlife. However, that law and vegetation just provided a hell for the wildlife and for the human residents and their homes. That dead vegetation caught fire and leveled thousands of acres, including hundreds of houses. Our Father the Great Creator is not a personage somewhere in space sitting on a throne. Our Father is spirit that surrounds and saturates all that exists. For the depth of understanding the spiritual realm of our Father the Great Creator could be viewed as electricity or the air we breathe that surrounds and saturates all existence. None of these can be seen with the eyes. It is very ignorant and disrespectful to liken our Father the Great Creator to the mythical gods. I do realize that it is much more difficult to understand our Father for those who have not experienced spiritual miracles, such as foretelling the future, miracle of healing, and gold just pours into a hollow tooth from nowhere. I and many others have witnessed the foregoing. We did not just read about this in a book. However, even all these special gifted children are all from the spiritual realm of our Father the Great Creator. Those children are not normal. They have been given a special gift. It is no different than the gift to see into the future or miraculous healing and the filling the teeth with gold. This is just words to the honest and wise. Honesty and understanding is the only true belief. Without honesty and understanding we do not know what to believe. To accept others' opinion of the truth without proving it to yourself, it is being deceived, it is not believing. We must understand to believe. I do realize that the facts and truth is difficult for Christianity to face honestly. Until next time, sweet dreams. Truth will solve all our problems before we create them, and ignore or reject the truth, problems will multiply all by themselves. Have a great and a meaningful life, if it is at all possible. Just whispers, of the ghost of reality.